Hi there, fellow pipe smokers, or YouTubers. There, little one-man smoke style intro. How's everyone been doing? Well, I hope. I wanted to share some recent thoughts I had about our old tobacco friend, nicotine, also known as vitamin N. I guess cigarette smokers smoke cigarettes solely for the nicotine kick or the nicotine rush. Now, obviously, they get addicted to it, but I'm assuming that that's what the addiction is that rush or kick, and it's somehow pleasant, and it's not. They don't smoke it because it smells particularly good or tastes good like a nice pipe tobacco does. But I found that with me, when I smoke a pipe tobacco blend that has a strong nicotine content or strong nicotine kick, that it does not agree with me at all. I find that sensation, that nicotine rush or nicotine kick, to be unpleasant. It doesn't make me like sick to my stomach. Sometimes I see that classic thing where some young kid or something like that smokes a cigarette for the very first time or something like that, and they get sick to their stomach and they turn green or get all queasy, nauseous, and have to go throw up. And I'm assuming that's the nicotine effect on them, or maybe not. I don't know, but whatever. I don't get that sensation when the nicotine kicks in for me. It's all up here in my head, and it's very unpleasant. It's not a nauseous, sick to my stomach feel. And what prompted me to kind of chat about this is last night I was smoking some Cornell and Deal's After Hours. This is a Virginia flake sweetened with the elixir of the island's dark spiced rum. It's not the flakes are broken. It's not a complete flake, and it's definitely, they weren't kidding when they say it's sweetened with the elixir of rum, because when you crack the tin on this thing, you get a very strong smell of rum, and the tobacco is kind of wet. It's on the wet side, and so you definitely know you're getting a rum cased blend. It's almost, well, I don't say that. Whenever I think of a blend that's been cased or topped with rum, I kind of think, oh, it's a Navy blend. This doesn't have, say, Navy mixture, Navy blend on it at all, but that's just what I think of. Tobacco blends that are cased with rum, or typically have the name Navy somehow in it. Navy flake, Navy mixture, something like that. For whatever reason, and this is only the second tobacco blend I've smoked that had rum as a casing on it, I found that the rum really did nothing to improve the smoking experience. It just, I mean, I could smell the rum, smell it that way, but when I lit it up, I never really tasted rum. As it was burning, I didn't smell rum. It just never really adds anything to the smoking experience. So that's not really helping this blend at all. And another thing that's kind of, for me, is kind of disappointing this blend is, well, let me say this. Cornell and Deal makes a straight Virginia called Opening Night. And it's literally that straight Virginia, no casing or topping anything. It's just straight Virginia. And that stuff is fantastic. I love that stuff. You get that wonderful natural sweetness that comes from Virginias. And it's just like, yum, 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 yum. I don't really get that with this. And I don't know if it's the rum casing on it. It's kind of obliterating that. Or it's just that the Virginias in this blend are a different type of Virginias than in the Opening Night, or maybe it's the same type of Virginia. It's just like here they've been stoved, where in Opening Night they haven't been stoved, something like that. But for whatever reason, I'm not enjoying this blend as much. I'm not getting that nice sweetness out of the Virginias, and I'm not really getting much rum taste out of it. And the only rum smell I get is that initial whiff when I open the tin and load the pipe. So it's kind of disappointing. It's still it's an okay blend. I I probably won't get another 10 of this. I'll just stick with opening night. But for whatever reason, this stuff has a strong nicotine kick to it. It's not really known as a strong, hard nicotine blend like you would, like maybe it's like 1792 Flake or some of those ropes and twist style tobaccos that are kind of known to be really hard on the nicotine. The reviews in tobaccoreviews.com for this blend all pretty much say it's medium to strong nicotine content, but that's not, if somebody said name some strong nicotine blends, this is not what would probably come out on that list. But nevertheless, it does. And for me, boy, last night I was smoking it in my a Peterson. Was it my? Yeah, my Peterson system pipe. It is. As you can see, the bowl on this pipe is pretty big, and it holds a generous portion of tobacco. So I'm smoking it away, and I got about halfway through the bowl, and I had to put the pipe down. And for like 5 or 10 minutes, this is me. My head was not pleasant at all. No, I didn't like that. So it's going to take me a long time to finish this stuff off. It's going to either have to be smoked in my small pipes, or if it's a pipe with a big bowl, maybe like only half of a bowl or something like that, because the nicotine is just like poof. The only other blend I've smoked that had a really strong nicotine kick was Samuel Gwith's Kendall Cream Flake. A nice flake, a nice flavor, but again, the nicotine is just strong and just it doesn't agree with me. So I was just wondering, do any of you guys really like seek out tobacco blends that have a strong nicotine content, so you can get that really sharp, intense nicotine rush or nicotine kick to it? Or are you the opposite, kind of more like me, where it's like I want to avoid that stuff as much as possible? I want be able to smell and taste that nice tobacco flavor. I don't want the nicotine kick to it because it just doesn't agree with me. I'd be interested to hear and read your comments about that. So anyway, figured I'd share that little line of thought that was going through my head while it wasn't spinning like a top last night. So I hope everyone's been doing well, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Take care, guys.